So I think what's most frustrating about being in Gen Z is how we've watched as the institutions surrounding us have systematically collapsed or just gotten worse. From something as simple as a McDonald's exterior going from a colorful, whimsical exterior to millennial gray, or private equity buying up, our favorite brands and making them unaffordable. Uh, there's a general sense right now that things have been getting worse for some time. I don't know. I feel like there's a generational divide on this point, and from my own personal experience, my parents, who are boomers, cannot conceive that trying to get a job right now is difficult. But I think the biggest difference between me and my parents right now is our perspectives on AI, because they genuinely believe that AI is the greatest thing ever. And I'm not quite sure why this is, but I think it's because if you don't understand the internet, then a chat window, which can give you a concise bulleted summary of whatever question you're asking, whether or not it's right or wrong, seems to be the end all be all of solutions. But this issue goes beyond just asking dumb questions to ChatGPT. Recently, a clip of a commencement speaker at the University of Central Florida went viral because she claimed that the rise of AI is the next industrial revolution.
The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution. Oh, whoa. What happened? Okay, I struck a chord. May I finish? Only a few years ago, AI was not a factor in our lives. Okay, all right. Okay, we've got a bipolar topic here, I see. Okay, and now AI capabilities are in the palm of our hands. And oh, I love it. Passion, let's go. Okay.
It's honestly astounding to me that she can't understand that a technology which would essentially replace the middle class is not popular. Another commencement address blew up for a similar reason. Former CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, claimed that it will touch every profession, every person, every relationship. He was also met with boos, and rightfully so.
Was last December, Time magazine selected its Person of the Year for 2025. And this time, it was the architects of artificial intelligence. Interesting. So today we stand on this edge of another technological transformation, one that will be larger, faster, and more consequential than what came before. It will touch every profession, every classroom, every hospital, every laboratory, every person, and every relationship you have. I know what many of you are feeling about that. I can hear you. There is a fear.
I think the worst part about all of this is that it feels like it's being forced upon us and that the decision has been already made. There's no recourse. The speakers talk as though we as a people have to accept this reality that they've chosen for us, but that's clearly not true. And maybe the best example of this is data centers, which have been inexplicably going up all over the country. Just recently, I attended an event for a data center opening near Garden of the Gods, which, for those who don't know, is a famous nature sanctuary in Colorado. The community pushback was fierce. And strangely enough, the city council was very, let's just say, buddy-buddy with the company who was building the data center. When faced with questions and criticism, the city council had seemed like they had already decided that AI was the next best thing. I personally asked the head of economic development of Colorado Springs, the city that Garden of the Gods is in, how the city could endorse AI when the duty of the city was to serve the people. But she didn't really have a response for me, and there was quite a few heckles in the crowd.
Thank you for the question. try and ensure that our up-and-coming generations have the skill sets that future companies and industries need. Does that answer your question, sir?
Another example is Kevin O'Leary's data center in Utah, which, for those who don't know, was supposed to be a 40,000-acre data center bigger than the size of Manhattan and consuming more energy than the entire state put together. Despite extreme protests, it was still approved, although now it's going to be quote-unquote reduced to half the size as a result of the government pushing back as well. What I really don't understand about the data center craze, though, is how quickly it happened. If you want something like robust public transportation, trains or trams or buses, you need 30 years of impact studies just for it to be killed by a car lobby. But this is despite the fact that the United States has the most robust freight rail network in the world. But we still have this incredibly weak public transportation system. And if you don't have a car in the United States, you're essentially screwed. And all of this money and work is being put towards creating a technology that, to this point, has only helped students cheat on their homework and make shitty imitations of art. And looking back, I honestly do not know if I understood the intrinsic human quality to art until I saw what it looked like when a computer made it. And I think this issue goes beyond human creativity, because even in the best case scenario, where jobs are automated, we still lose our freedom, and we don't own anything. Really, the only reason this is being pushed is because corporations stand to make ungodly amounts of money should the technology ever be invented. But I honestly think AI is a symptom rather than the disease, because AI is not causing these problems. No, it's just revealing what the people at the top of the society would sacrifice in order to make themselves richer. And if AI went by any other name, it would be just as shitty for the world. But anyway, I'm just a random YouTuber, so I'd be a fool to say that I have answers or believe that I can fix this, y'all. But go out, protest a data center near you, and try not to use AI, no matter how convenient it is. And I'm not free of guilt either. I can admit that I've used it once or twice to make a citation page for a paper, but try not to use it. And above all, make sure your representatives hear that you do not support something like this. Call them, email them, do whatever you can. And thanks for watching, y'all.